Hello, it's Lisa, Secondhand Crafter, here to do a walkthrough of my new soft covered journal I just completed. Oops. Whoa, this is not gonna be. It's big. It's It is. Let me see. 9.25 by 6, like 6.5. With a, it was a 2-inch spine, but it has a 3-inch mouth on it so far. A little chunky. But I love her, and I loved making her. It was made with a soft, it has the hanging file folder that I use on all my soft covers. I used an upholstery sample that's kind of like a brocade, and it has like copper running through it. It's very pretty. I don't know if you can see the colors with this darn lighting. No matter how I put this camera, it just doesn't seem to do anything justice. Okay, so we're going to have to change it next video for sure. Let's take a walk through. I left everything plain because I just love the copper design and the fabric. So I just left everything plain. I used layered some cheesecloth with some book page, some rosette fabric or textile with Tim Holtz charm. I think she is a Tsunami Rose darling, and some vintage buttons, and of course cheesecloth, and just a simple seam binding. It's vintage seam binding with 2 eyelets on either side, and they're both like the copper color, so it kind of leads. And this is the big inside. Do I have to go up just a little bit? Okay, let's start with the first 2 signatures, 2 nice fat signatures. They all have been coffee stained. I hope I can get this in there. I am so sorry for the shadow. Maybe it's me, the shadow. Ooh, wow. Okay, I put lace on a lot of the edges. A lot of sewing throughout. I used the craft text to sew in the 2 signatures. Like I said, it's got 2 eyelets on either side, muslin that I sewed in between the folder. I don't know if you're not familiar, I use file folders, the old hanging file folders, just because I think they're more durable. They're made to hold stuff, so I thought they would be the best thing, and they're very flexible, so they work perfectly for journals. Okay, here's the first signature. Just some lace on the outside, and I used some more of my upholstery samples for a pocket. I sewed 2 of them together there. Oh, look at the picture of those 2. Just beautiful. Just a tag that I collaged some fabric, vintage fabric, in a little card. I did stamping throughout the journal here and there. It's another little envelope I made. Just a little Tsunami Rose tag inside. I didn't make the envelope, I just collaged on the envelope. Tissue paper, tracing paper with coffee stained doily image on there. Some more stenciling. Tag I made with some stamping on it. Some vintage ledger type paper. Another packet with a couple more tags I made. One of my vintage flowers, the burned flowers I make. Just made like 30 of them. It's just so much easier to make them in advance so that, you know, you don't have to stop and make them in between. Some Edith Holden. A little belly band here with a Tsunami Rose tag. Just a little collage with some bow made out of twine. Wow. My words just don't come when I'm on video. I have a vintage button on one of the Tim Holtz fast safety pins. Love that button. Like tiny little pearls. And on this side I have a Patricia pocket with a tag I made. And then some other little tags down here. Just sewed around that one, and same with that one. I sew around probably 90% of my tags. The ones that are heavily coffee stained I don't, but all the other ones I try to. This is a tag I made, of course I stamped on it. In the back it has a couple little English vocabulary cards with a little pocket I made there to match this pocket. And this is, oh my goodness, like I could forget, you know who this is from. I can't think of her name right at the moment, but yes. It's one of her printables. This is some vellum with woodland type theme on it. Little duck in a pond. Pocket here with some vintage ledger. And a little tag. That's the middle of the signature with just a simple bow there. Another ledger with a tag. The other side of the vellum. Another patchwork pocket. Another one, a tag I made a little pocket into. It says enjoy. Little charm I have hanging here from a ball pin. A little more stenciling, some more lace. Stenciling, the other half of the Edith Holden. Another pocket with some samples and a tag I made. The other side of the doily imprint. Some tissue paper. Envelope I made. This one is just a big envelope. I think I left it empty. I did. I will be sure to put some goodies in there. And some more stenciling. Another upholstery pocket. I just put two together and sewed a little around it there. Look at them, children. They're so gorgeous. And another tag. Just plain tag. Plenty of journaling space in all my journals, I should say. There's two signatures. This is the second. There's over 100 pages front and back. Another gorgeous picture. This is another tag. I think this one was gifted to me. That tag. Some French book page. Some vellum. And Edith Holden. Another one of my flowers. Just another picture I backed with coffee stain paper. An old from an old Sears catalog. Vintage graph paper. Another patchwork pocket with some beautiful roses and a plain tag. Lots of tags, so you can make lots of your own creations. This is from, it's not Edith Holden, it's a different form. Oh, Chaotic. I'm trying to see it from far, but I can't read it. It's from a different type of screen printed book I have that has beautiful images in it. Little washi tape on there. Another pocket with some more tags and another journaling spot card. Journal on. Some more. The other side of the vellum I just stamped on there. This journaling card was also gifted to me. some vintage ledger, a little bit of stenciling, pocket here, gorgeous image. If I'm not mistaken, that is Mrs. Coggs. Another journaling card. In the middle of that signature, the beautiful Tsunami Rose tag that I backed with coffee stain paper. I'm not positive about that. Another tag I made with some more, another vocabulary card and Tim Holtz. Another small tag here. On the other side of the ledger, vellum, another pocket here. Some Tsunami Rose ephemera. This lace is the lace from Hobby Lobby. I just love it. Okay, the other side of that magazine, more stenciling. Another patchwork pocket. I think that's the last one in here. Some stenciling there, and another Tsunami Rose flower. The other side of the vintage graph paper, just fold it out. Pocket with some ephemera in the back. Journal on. Other half of the Edith Holden. The vellum. French book paper. This is the last pocket in the back with some more upholstery samples and some tags that you can journal on the back of all of them. They're all been sewed around with coffee stain paper. And the back is just plain like the front. Just muslin went across the thing and the whole book, and then I put the craft text in for signatures. And like I said, the back I left plain. Just some simple seam binding for the closure. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and it will be in my Etsy store by the end of the day. So thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.